right, let's take a look at the strategy. So tomorrow I'm spending about the charts are going to be down from noon to around 1 o'clock. I have an outside programmer. We're doing finishing touches on the strategy you guys are going to be getting, and then I'm going to send this over to Gerald. Let's go over this a little bit. So this is what members are going to get. We'll have Gerald wrap this up for you guys and put it on the download page. So let's take a look at the breakout strategy that you guys are going to be getting. I traded the London Open this morning. I'll put it in the room right here on the breakout. I'm liking this London Open on the NASDAQ. From 3 to 4, you get a nice surge on the NASDAQ. I'm going to post it in the room right now. That was this morning's breakout. Let's see. Let me post it real quick. There we go. The breakout strategy. If you look on the NASDAQ, I'll put it up so others can see it here real quick. I just posted in the room. So this is my breakout this morning that happened. I'm seeing a nice surge. So what you can do, there's actually a time zone that you can put to trade these different markets. I love the London opening. The London opening, I'm seeing a big surge in the NASDAQ futures. So I started playing it. I played it this morning on the breakout strategy. So what the breakout strategy does, in the room you see these dots that come up. These dots are these dashed lines. So when it broke out, it got long the market. It kept getting long in the market as far as the move up. As far as when it broke out of this swing level. So you can dictate when you want to get in by putting the time zone that you want to trade. What you're going to find when you test this and you do strategy analyzer and all this stuff, you're going to find certain times during the day are nice times to be looking at the markets. Like the ES has a nice surge from that in the afternoon around that 2 o'clock when that 2 to 3 level, you see a nice surge in the market. That 10 to 10:30. 8:30 to 9, you're seeing a nice little surge in the market. So, you can put what times you want to trade. So what I did, I put it to trade this morning from 3 to 4 on the NASDAQ future, specifically to get the London opening this morning as far as that goes. I'm going to show you how to do that. So the ES, you can see the breakout level here this morning is at 48.3750. So you see my dots over here that I project in the room. Those are my breakout dots. So you can see over here on the strategy is projecting the same thing. We have, where is it at? There it is. You can see 37 quarter 50 right there, 37 quarter 50 right here. So yesterday, you notice we had a breakout in the market, a nice surge in the market right here. Big breakout on the S&P. For you traders who's watching the room, we had a nice slingshot that was confirmed by a stronger market. Remember, when these arrows come up, we can look at confirming that arrow by getting in with the cross into a stronger market. So that's a big surge in the S&P. 08 started it, and it ran quite hard. The breakout strategy caught it also. You notice the surge came right there. So that's the breakout level that it came in. It came in right at that, what was it, right here at 12 3/4, 12 1/2 right there is my level. So it broke out. So you can use a strategy for these breakout levels. So when you get this on your own computer, we're gonna go over conference calls how you can do this. But you can see when it broke out here, we had the big surge in the market for you guys watching this in the room. And then we had a big follow through. And then we had a breakout level that followed through with this also. So we'll go over this in the following conference calls. it's a surge. What these momentum dots do. So let's just make this larger. So let's just take a look at the two strategies. We have two strategies. I went over this yesterday. We have one called a retracement strategy, and that's where all my different signals, and I'll show you in a second. That's where we're trying to, when these arrows come up, whoops, I lost my, where'd it go? There we go. When these arrows fire up, the strategy you're going to get on your own computer, you're going to have an audible alert that fires on your computer. I have it beep. I have to make a large beep sound. So again, a large beep. This is a slingshot. This is a slingshot. These came up yesterday in the room live, right at this price bar. So I'm going to have it set where the workspace is. These arrows will fire off for you. What you can do when the arrows fire off, you can confirm the entry by looking. These workspaces will be set up like this, where the oscillator, once it crosses over, you're in a stronger market. There's your entry, confirmation, entry, confirmation, entry, and confirmation on the arrows. What these arrows are doing is they're looking in the background on these, the first wave, the slingshot, the Momo, and the failure trade and the trap trade. So, and then I have an alert set up for that, so you guys can be alerted on your computers when these arrows fire out by a nice little loud beep, and I'll let you know that those are firing off. So that's the first, that's called retracement strategies. You got those indicators, those strategies will fire off automatically. The trap, failure, Momo, slingshot in the first wave. That's why we don't need that large oscillator down there no more. It automatically calculates everything for you. We don't need those two lines on there no more. Everything's built into the code. So once those fire off, you can confirm it with that oscillator below that you're in a stronger market. You can see he had some nice big trades on the ES yesterday. This works on all markets like that. So those are our retracement strategies. The second strategy we have is called the momentum strategy. And this is stronger, weaker markets. These are momentum zone breakouts. Now, what momentum zone breakouts are exactly this that I traded on the London Open this morning, is that you get levels where levels are with trend. So if let's say the market's moving hard and then the market pauses. Once you get a pause, it finds that breakout level to trade that breakout, right? So in the room, if you visually want to see it, that's what these dots are right here. That's what these green dots are. So if we look on the room yesterday, the big breakout, these green dots come with the green zone trend, and they won't go against it because I have a zone filter in with it. So once you close out of this level, you have a breakout. Once you close out this level, you have a breakout. Now, I'm doing, the strategy does 3 closes, so because what happens, I don't want you to get caught up on an M top or W bottom, and I appreciate Phil pointing this out last week. If you look where these come up, these zones, you don't want to get caught up in ATR trend. So you don't want to get a close here, a closed candle here, and then a closed candle here, and then come back and then shoot straight back down. So what I like to do, the strategy will automatically do this for you because it's taking 3 closes above, not 2 closes. So the easiest thing for you to do is you can do the same thing. When these dots appear, you're looking for a 3 close, not really a 2 candle close, because I don't want you to get caught up in an M top or W bottom in case this tries to M top or W bottom. So the strategy, like I said, what it'll do is it will actually look for 3 candle close, and then this is what it did yesterday. This is the breakout and this is a strategy breaking out that it caught the breakout. So it will actually look for a 3 candle close. But for you, manually look in the room, if you want to visually see it in the room, just make sure, I would make sure that on that swing high, wherever these print, make sure the swing high, you get a close above either. There's 2 ways you can do it. You can do a 3 candle close above these dots, right? Or just a close above that swing high or swing low where those dots print. It's totally up to you guys how you want to do that. But you can see the follow through you get. We had some big follow through breakouts yesterday. These breakouts look like, I was trying to teach this to a trader the other day. It's like a cup and handle formation. That's why they work so well. Here is your handle. And the cup and handle formations are some of the most accurate setups you can get on any type of market if you know anything about it. But that is your cup and handle. Cup and handles are great for continuation breakouts. So that is your cup and handle formation. That's what really the breakouts are based upon. If you look at that, it looks like a little cup. The best trades you're going to see is this. What you'll notice is on these breakouts, it happens on the NASDAQ quite a bit because you have a lot of these during the day. You'll come up and you'll test a high, and you'll come down a few bars, and you'll come out and you'll break through. It'll be a mini cup. Now, this is a pretty substantial large cup and handle because the breakout was pretty robust. I mean, it took off like crazy yesterday. I mean, look at that breakout. That was a nice breakout of 13.5 fill, plus or minus a couple ticks to 28. So you had a 15-point surge on that breakout. But I like the ones that go like this. And here's how I'm going to show you guys. I like when it comes up, tests a high, and it's a mini cup and handle. You'll see these a lot where you'll come down, and you'll come down for only a few bars, like a few bars, and then you'll break. And those are robust. Those are called mini cup and handles. So if you see that, that is really, so when you see these setups, look for those mini pauses for continuations. They're really, really, really neat trades. You know, you'll see consolidation too, like here's a NASDAQ this morning that I caught here this morning. You'll see it hit its head, and then just exploded outside of it. Now, there's a surge. That's why this was a late fill. Here's a 3 candle close above it, but the surge, you know, you'll get some slippage on the NASDAQ, and then the surge turned out to be a nice little setup. The same way on when you're doing the ES trades or any other trades, if you look, they're clear to see. They're very easy to see. So this morning, it hasn't run a trade yet. So yesterday, you know, right there's my breakout, big breakout move. You could see where they're at. They're very simple to see, and they're the same as the room. So if you look at the room, this morning, there's my breakout dots here this morning, right here. You can see the breakout level with CPI coming out is 37.5, and here's my breakout level of strategy we'll look to get in today also. So we're going to finish this up tomorrow with my, I got an outside programmer crossing all my T's, making sure, and dotting my I's, making sure that we're good to go on both these strategies and indicators. And we're going to wrap this thing, get it out to you, and start our conference calls. Okay, so all your workspaces will be set up. No need to email Gerald. He's going to make sure this thing is wrapped up nice and tight for you guys. And he's going to send it to the members download page, and then we're going to be good to go.